Hey everyone, welcome to Building Dreams in Indiana. I'm Charlotte, your host, and yes, a proud Hoosier. When people think of Indiana, it's usually cornfields, basketball, and the Indy 500, right? But there's so much more to our state than just that. Today, we're talking about a different kind of dream, building your own home right here in Indiana. It's about more than just four walls. It's about putting down roots, making memories, and shaping your family's future.
Absolutely, Charlotte. I've seen so many families who want to build their own place, but for years it felt almost impossible. The upfront costs, the confusing paperwork, and all those hoops to jump through, it was overwhelming, especially for first-timers.
Oh, I totally get that. My husband and I looked into it once and we were like, where do we even start? It seemed like you needed a mountain of cash and a PhD in paperwork just to get going.
You're not alone, Charlotte, but here's the good news. Things are changing. There's a new way to build that's way more accessible. The one-time close construction loan. With as little as 5% down, it's opening doors for so many Hoosiers.
Wait, 5% down? That's huge! So you don't have to be sitting on a pile of savings to get started?
Exactly. It's not just a sales pitch. It's a real practical tool for people who want to build, not just buy. It's about giving you the power to create a home that's truly yours, from the ground up.
I love that. And it sounds like it's not just for young families, right? What about empty nesters or folks looking to downsize?
Great question. This loan is for everyone. Young families, couples building their forever home, even retirees who want to customize their next chapter. It bundles land, construction, and mortgage into one simple package. No more juggling multiple loans or worrying about complicated transitions.
That sounds way less stressful. And I bet having construction loan experts makes a difference too.
Absolutely. You'll have support every step of the way from people who know Indiana's housing market and care about your community. The process is designed to be less intimidating and much more accessible. So stick with us. We're going to break down how this loan works, how it can save you time and money, and share real stories from families who've made it happen. Forget what you thought you knew about construction loans. The old way was complicated and stressful, but this new approach is all about simplicity, transparency, and putting you in control. This is about more than just building a house. It's about building equity, building a future, and creating a place where your story can unfold. If you're ready to take the next step and build something that truly lasts, you're in the right place. Let's get started on your Indiana home building journey. Together.
I've heard horror stories about building a house, like mountains of paperwork and endless stress. Is it really that bad?
Well, Charlotte, it used to be. Back in the day, you needed two separate loans, one for construction, then a whole new mortgage after the house was built.
Ugh, so double the paperwork, double the fees, and double the headaches? Exactly. It was a paperwork nightmare.
But now, with a one-time close construction loan, it's way easier. One application, one credit check, one appraisal, and just one set of closing costs.
So, you're telling me I can handle everything at one closing? Land, construction, and my mortgage all at once?
That's right. It's all bundled together so you don't have to requalify or worry about last-minute surprises.
That sounds so much less stressful. I love the idea of a streamlined process.
And the best part? You, your builder, and we as your construction lender all have a clear roadmap from start to finish.
Now that's working smarter, not harder.
And that's something every Hoosier can appreciate.
I'm Charlotte, your host, and today I'm super excited because we're talking about something that honestly used to scare me: down payments. And joining me is Oliver, our one-time close construction loan expert.
Thanks for having me. Down payments can definitely feel like a big hurdle, but I promise it's not as scary as it sounds, especially with some of the new options out there.
Okay, so let's be real. I always thought you needed like 20% down just to even think about building a house. That's a ton of money. For most families, that's just not doable.
You're absolutely right, Charlotte. Traditionally, 20% down was the standard, and for a $400,000 home, that's $80,000. That's a huge barrier for a lot of people. But now there's this 5% down thing, right? That sounds way more doable.
Exactly. The 5% down payment is a total game changer. It's not just a smaller number. It's a whole new opportunity for families who thought homeownership was years away.
So let's break it down. On that same $400,000 home, 5% down is just $20,000. Compare that to $80,000 and you can see how much more manageable it is for everyday families.
That's still a big commitment, but it actually feels possible. It means more people can start building their dream home instead of just dreaming about it.
Absolutely. And here's something a lot of people don't realize. The 5% down doesn't even have to come from your own pocket. As an added bonus, if you own or were gifted land, then the equity in that can count towards your down payment.
Wait, really? So like my parents or grandparents could help out?
Yep, it can be a gift from family, parents, grandparents, even a close friend. All you need is a simple letter and you're good to go.
That's amazing. So your support system can actually help you get started. It really does become a team effort.
Exactly. It's not just about what you've saved, but about your whole financial picture and the people who want to see you succeed.
So whether you've been saving for years, own the land, or you're getting a little help, that 5% down really opens doors, literally and figuratively.
That's right. It's about creating new possibilities, not putting up roadblocks. It's about making your dream home a reality sooner than you ever thought possible.
So if you're listening and you're curious if you qualify, what should you do next, Oliver?
Just give us a call at 888-857-8041. Our team is here to answer your questions and guide you every step of the way. Take that first step toward your new home today. We're here to help make your dream happen, together.
I'm super excited because we're breaking down exactly how you can build your dream home in Indiana without all the confusion. And I've got Oliver here with me, our resident construction loan expert.
Thanks again for having me. I know the process can seem a little overwhelming at first, but honestly, it's a lot more straightforward than most people think. I'm here to walk you and everyone listening through it, step by step.
Perfect. So where do we even start? What's the very first thing someone should do if they want to build a home here?
Great question. The first step is getting pre-qualified. That means giving us a call and speak with one of our construction loan experts, like me, and talking through your income, debts, and savings. We'll help you figure out what you can afford, set a realistic budget, and answer any questions you have about the process.
That sounds super helpful. So once I'm pre-qualified, what's next?
After you're pre-qualified and you've selected a builder, you'll move on to what's called a single closing. This is where you sign all the paperwork, finalize your loan, and set up an escrow account for the construction funds. The best part? You only have to do this once. No double closings, no extra hassle.
I love that. One and done. But what happens while the house is actually being built?
As your builder finishes each stage, an independent inspector checks the work before any money is released. That way you know every phase meets quality standards and your investment is protected.
So it's like having a safety net the whole way through. And I've heard there's something called an interest reserve. What's that about?
Good catch. Exclusive with us is during construction you have the option to include an interest reserve, which means you might not have to make payments until your house is finished. It's a huge help if you're living somewhere else during construction.
That's awesome. And when the house is done, what happens with the loan?
When construction wraps up, your loan automatically turns into a regular mortgage. No extra paperwork, no requalifying, no last-minute surprises. It's designed to be as smooth as possible.
So you get the keys, move in, and start your new life in a home that's truly yours. I love it.
Exactly. It's a seamless transition from blueprint to home, with every detail handled along the way. Building your dream home in Indiana really can be simple, secure, and stress-free.
Thanks, Oliver. And thanks to everyone listening. If you want to get started today, just call Oliver and the other construction loan experts at 888-857-8041.
Hey Charlotte, you know what makes a lot of Indiana homebuyers nervous about building? Interest rates changing halfway through the project.
Oh, absolutely, Oliver. I've heard horror stories about people ending up with way higher rates than they expected because of that old two-loan system.
Exactly. But with a one-time close loan, you get a rate cap guarantee and free float-down option at the end of construction should rates fall. No surprises down the road.
So even if the market goes wild, my rate won't go above the rate cap guarantee? That's a huge relief.
Yep, that means you can plan your budget with confidence and actually enjoy the building process.
But what if rates drop while my house is being built? Am I stuck with the higher rate?
Great question. Most programs, when you lock your rate in the beginning, you are stuck with the higher rate. We offer the free float-down option. So if rates fall during construction, you can snag that lower rate before your mortgage kicks in.
That's awesome. So I'm protected if rates go up, but I can still win if they go down?
Exactly, Charlotte. It's a win-win for Indiana homebuyers.
That kind of certainty is a game changer. If you're listening and want to know how this could work for you, Just call 888-857-8041. Get the answers you need and build smart. Oliver, let's get right to it. Who actually gets to play in the 5% down construction loan game? Is this just for a select few, or can regular folks like me join in?
Great question, Charlotte. It's definitely not an exclusive club. There are some basics, but most Indiana families can qualify if they meet a few key requirements. We, as your construction loan lender, want to see steady income, responsible financial management, and a solid credit history.
So you don't have to be perfect, but you do need to show you pay your bills on time, right?
Exactly. If you've had a few bumps in the road, don't worry. Talk to a construction loan expert. There may still be options for you. Programs like FHA and VA can be more flexible on the credit and income.
And the home has to be your primary residence, right? Plus, you need to work with a builder that you as our construction loan lender can approve?
That's right. And don't forget, there's usually a minimum loan amount due to federal regulations. The best way to know if you qualify? Chat with one of our construction loan pros who really know the programs. So don't count yourself out. Get the facts. Your dream home might be closer than you think. Hey Charlotte, have you ever heard about the difference between the old two-closing process and the one-time close for construction loans?
Oh, I have. But honestly, it still sounds a little confusing. Can you break it down for me, Oliver?
Absolutely. With the old way, you have to go through two closings. That means double the paperwork, double the fees, underwriting twice, 2 appraisals, and a whole year of not knowing what could happen. There is a risk that it could fail and you lose the home you just built.
Yikes! So you're telling me you could spend months worrying about interest rates going up, or even losing your job and not qualifying for the final mortgage?
Exactly. Anything can change during that time. Rates, jobs, even your eligibility. And when construction is done, you start all over again. New paperwork, new appraisal, new closing costs.
That sounds exhausting and expensive. Is it really that bad?
It is. It's stressful, costly, and honestly pretty redundant.
So what's different with the one-time close?
With one-time close, you do everything just once. One set of documents, one appraisal, one closing. That's it.
And you get that rate cap guarantee and free rate float down when the home is finished, right? No surprises down the road?
Exactly. Your financing is secure and you don't have to requalify. It's all set from the start.
That sounds like a huge relief. So you save time, money, and a lot of stress.
Exactly, Charlotte. It's like trading a bumpy country road for a smooth interstate. The convenience is massive. Why wouldn't you take the easy route?
I'm sold. One-time close just makes sense. We've covered how the one-time close construction loan is making custom homes possible for more Hoosiers. 5% down, you get a rate cap guarantee and free float down, and a single closing. It's a smarter, less stressful way to build. This isn't just about loans. It's about creating a home that's truly yours. Whether you dream of a dream home, a suburban retreat, or a quiet spot in the hills, this tool can help you get there. The journey can seem daunting, but with the right team and the right loan, it's within reach. Don't let the dream stay a dream. Take the first step. Call 888-857-8041 for answers and guidance. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tips on construction home loans. Thanks for watching. Now, let's go build your future.